Hello everyone, welcome back to Below. Get out of here. There we go. Okay, so one of the biggest parts of the game is you're about to see. Oh wait, now you're about to see. Biggest part. None of it makes any sense, but biggest part. Ho ho ho. And here, folks, is the way you keep your progress, more or less. So this is what we call the pocket. It is your safe haven. Everything is frozen, as you can see, so none of your stuff depletes while you're here. It's a place to store stuff, and it's the only place that is upgradeable. So, knowing what I know, I'm going to store my spear, because anything that you store here stays permanently until you take it out. So even when you die, it's still here. You can also, as I said, upgrade it, and I'll show you the first upgrade in a second. I don't need all of these things, so I'm going to store a couple of them. And they actually show up, so that's pretty cool. Just to finish that off, from that death that I had, I know I have an extra bottle, so I'm going to go ahead and use that extra bottle. I'm going to use both of them, actually, to make a green elixir. The green elixir happens to give you double stuff. So I don't need that many right now, and you can visit the pocket. I forgot, that's the best part. You can visit the pocket from any fire as many times as you want, as long as the fire's active. So that's pretty cool. I love it. And it's the only sense of progression in the game, really, other than collecting the pieces of your lantern. That also never goes away, but it's still pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to store that, keep the light one. And I'm not going to store that because, well, I don't want to. And then, of course, this. So I am going to store these. I don't need the big ones yet. If I die this early, I don't care. I'll store more of these. You know, I might as well. Arrows aren't necessary for a while. Anyway, here's where you upgrade. And you upgrade via the keys that... Oh, you can't see it when you don't have any. Those little marble keys that you get, the little circles. So now I can store my bits. So those can save. A good idea is to withdraw 25 or so of them if you know you're going to need to make another blue fire. You know, for obvious reasons. So now that we're done, you can also fill up your water here if you didn't notice that. Just a nice little hub. And you just got to go to sleep to get rid of it. And you go right back to where you fell asleep the first time. It's great. I'd really like to see earlier iterations of this game to see what they decided wasn't as fun that they took out, because undoubtedly that happened. The only thing not fun in this game that seems kind of unfair, I will get to several episodes from now. I don't want to spoil it. This game's sort of about spoiling, but I mean, you wouldn't be watching it if you wanted to play it and figure it out on yourself. But I don't want to spoil it early in case you're looking for something specific. Maybe you found this video and you want to know something, like where to get something. Right. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get hit. Yeah. Luckily, they barely do any damage, those little guys. I don't even know why they attack you. Because they're afraid of you most of the time anyway. Alright. So now my objective is to find more of the lantern pieces. The lantern pieces are, from what I can gather, always in the same sort of spot. So some of them are in those little sealed off rooms, like the one that tore down the vine. They're sometimes in those. If they're in those, they're always in those, from what I can tell. And they become a permanent part of your lantern as soon as you absorb them. What you didn't see is that when you're dead, when you're recovering your body, you don't have your lantern. you have to recover your... So if you die twice, your lantern won't be next to your body. And there is a theory that cutting grass actually makes you hungry, like your little thing up top. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Anyway, we got a place to go. We're down on lantern pieces. We want to up our lantern piece gain. I'm gonna really miss how easy it is to get everything here. Just get this, just in case we want a little extra fire. That's what you get. The enemies slowly get worse. You know what, I'll drink it. It'll give me double the amount for a while. Nope, that's a waste. That's a huge waste. That's not a waste, though. I would save it for something better, but the the plus bandages are practically as good as the south bandages, to be honest. I really don't see much of a difference. Like, the bigger ones might heal more. I never looked it up, but they don't do much more than that. Maybe they're quicker. Some of the bandages take forever. And obviously this is our next piece. I don't remember this being here, but cool. Free piece. Another thing the game doesn't really tell you, and isn't super useful, but it's good to know in a bind, is that when you see these bad guys, let's find one. Wow, I'm getting a lot of these. So if you get a lot of these, you can just combine to make the upgraded version. I don't know a lot of the upgraded recipes though, so I might be doing it wrong. Those make a couple of arrows though, so that's cool. Matter of fact, I hope I get a stick soon, because now I know how to make the super arrows. Wow, why are these already dead? I haven't been here yet, have I? Alright, let's see what I can do. I don't think I can do anything. Yada yada yada. Both of these are good though. I want everything. So now I can combine those three. But I can't make anything yet. Later you can make bombs, it's a whole thing. Yeah, why did everything die here? One more string, I swear. I need to stop that. Saving pieces. As you might think, bits are not just used to power your lantern and make blue fire. You can also go to... There are a few stores in the game. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you something cool concerning these guys. So, wish I was streaming, then you would know. I'm not sure. Like I said, there are plenty of things I can think of right off the top of my head that I know that there are secrets, but I don't know how to solve them. I know there are puzzles. This might have been one. I don't remember. That might just be the entrance to another. Okay, so these guys, they run away, but if you shine your light on them, they kind of just, it kind of hurts them. Oh, it doesn't hurt these guys. It'll hurt other shadows. I don't know why it doesn't hurt the tiny ones. But it will be potentially life-saving. Alright, here we go. Let's drop this. Do. Make a weave, and now we have the big bandage. It is frustrating to knock so many of the bits off the edge. You could kind of like stir them back, but sometimes it's just not worth the trouble. Not worth the time. Alright, that. Yeah, okay, so according to the map, that is not a way to the next floor. because it's just a square under a square. So that's something of a key. There's some type of key somewhere. Some type of puzzle finder. Okay, so I'm actually going to go after all these, definitely, because, I mean, look at it. It's a feast. What causes them to run away like that? Ooh, he got me. Alright, so I'm bleeding, so since it's not much, I'm going to use one of my really crappy bandages just to stop the bleeding, because that's nothing. The enemies this early, it's more about just not making too many mistakes in succession. And you might say, well, that's the point of any game, but no, later in the game, it's like if you make one mistake, you die. If you make one mistake and you don't have any bandages, you're going to bleed to death quickly. Some even close to one-shot you. Some might call it a bit unfair. This is also the type of game that seems like it would have another ending. Like multiple endings. But I'm not sure. And the music. It's so scary all the time. That was unfair. Okay, often these traps aren't hidden like that. They're usually just hard to see, period. Oh, gosh. Okay, now I'm worried. Now I'm worried I'm gonna die. So, I'm gonna get that, and then I'm gonna actually use one of the better bandages. Because that, like I said, it pretty much fully heals me. You guys haven't even seen the best part. Let me equip my... Oh, wait, is that... Yeah, that's a floor key. Okay. So if you hit R, you switch weapons. Sometimes you have to hit it more than once, but in this case you don't. I have a regular weapon, or regular arrow, so I don't have to worry, but this is impossible to attack with when you're using a controller. It really is. Ooh. So you can shield bash too. That's what I just did. That was really messy. There we go. Sludge. Lots of sludge. Sometimes this actually drops sludge, but not this time. Ooh, this is special. Most of the floors are like you just saw, but they break monotony when they do this, and it's great. I don't remember there being reflections in my last playthrough. I feel like they made it so it doesn't actually update like that. Right, it's worth starting. Right, doop, 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 doop. And we will go ahead and drink the really crappy one we got from the third floor. Fill it up with water. Come right back. One thing you get tired of is the animation being slow. It's something you just got to get used to. Just something you got to live with. Alright, let's see if I can make anything. Alright, I can do that. Shoot. Alright, let's just keep making those. If you have 3 sticks, you can make them into a wood pile or something, whatever it's called. And then that will make... You can use that in place of the wood branch. And then you're able to craft 4 arrows at a time rather than 1. Alright, here we go. Now, like I said before, you don't know the right way, so one way you think, like if there's a branch in the path, it usually means one way is a shortcut and one way is the way to continue. It's not always the case, but just know that if you haven't had a shortcut in a long time, or even a fire in a long time, you probably went the way that continues progress, and now you're kind of screwed because you have to wait to the next one or you have to backtrack. Alright, well that wasn't helpful. Also, it is very easy to miss the upgrades. I'm going to go ahead and get what I already know to be true. It's very easy to miss the upgrades for the... Hello? For the pocket. I've came back and forth. I'll probably miss ones here because they're not random, but seeing it for the first time, you would think it is, so it's not that memorable sometimes. Like one was on that ship, but it was kind of hidden. I feel like I should have more than one by now. As a matter of fact, I can almost guarantee I've missed some already. Can you guess where this ends up? Can you guess yet? If you guessed the backside of the beach, you would be right. And now since this all has happened since I've died, I get to get more, but I don't really need to. I could if I wanted, but there's... Well, you know what? Nah, we're not going to do it. Or did I not get the other one? Did I get a second one? Did I die? I might have died before I got the one up here. I have to see, because I might have gotten two. I don't remember. I'm not sure if those stay or not. Okay, never mind. That one's open, meaning it hasn't respawned. Yeah, all the chests don't move. They refill every time you die. So it's good to remember where they are. But yeah, I'm fairly certain that there are more in close proximity that I forgot about. That's alright. Another good thing about this game is it's the type of game you could probably speedrun somewhat. Because you don't level up. You can get better gear, but most of it's not for a very long time. And the better gear is only slightly better. It just means you have to swing less times. And you can take more damage. But it's not huge. It feels powerful because you don't get many. And it's the type of thing, like if you get a new sword, you're... There we go. If you get a new sword, then you want to feel like you don't want to die because you lose that sword unless you recover it the next time. But it gets harder and harder to get your stuff back in one death. A lot harder. Okay, so this is a branched path. As a matter of fact, I still have this floor key. This is going to a different part, so I don't think I'm going to continue going down here yet. This will go to... well, the next area. I don't want to do that yet. That might make you mad. It shows off what I think is mostly a thrown together mechanic, which is one of the three here. I can't... so you have your food, you have your water, and you have the one in the middle, which is how hot you are or how cold you are. So when that bar gets low, you're going to start taking damage, just like you would if you were out of water or out of food. But it is only relevant in the cold parts of the game, and it really isn't revisited after that part, unless there's like a new game plus sort of thing that I didn't know about. I'm wasting so much doing that. I hear something. I hear a piece. Yeah. I didn't even see it to begin with. Maybe you guys did. Alright. See, I already missed one. I missed one on the second floor. Third floor. It's kind of off by one, isn't it? I don't want to miss that. It's going to bug me. And it might be on this floor. Or it might be past this area. Let's see. It's very much unexplored, so I would guess that it would be. The reason I didn't want to continue is because I had a floor key, and I wanted to make sure that I put the floor key in the floor keyhole before I died. Because I might make it look like it's easy to stay alive, but it's very much not. Just a simple thing like a bandage. You have to bandage yourself before you bleed out, but also without being vulnerable. So when you use one of the crappy bandages, you are just sitting there. Anyway, let's continue. There's a lot of this that's unexplored. And it sucks when you are looking for something and you die and you had the floor completely explored. It doesn't matter now all of a sudden. Okay, that's a special. That's a special. Okay, he's gonna get away. That's fine. It's not that special. We might still find, ooh, an attack one. I've learned to like those. Oh. See, the 2 pretty much fills you up all the way. I don't really get the need for a 3. Okay, alright, here we go. So, I'm going to switch that out. Yeah, we have those, so I'm going to hit this guy. He doesn't see me, so he's an easy kill. And I'm going to use the first one. Oh, that was the wrong one. My bad. Those come in handy, but they're just not good right now. Some of them are hard blocks, some of them are not. And you might be wondering what that is, and I'll show you. It's one of the rare spawns. I don't know what causes it to spawn, because you never really know why the behavior is the way it is. But it is one that's the easier one to kill. It gives you a lot of meat. And you might say 2, but it's just an easy thing to kill. Why wouldn't you? But there's also this other one that I might not even be able to show you that I don't know how to kill it. But it's definitely a thing. I just don't know its purpose, and it annoys me because, well, it annoys me on the one hand, but I'm also thankful that it exists because I like little things that are like, I don't know what you're doing here. Okay, let's see here. Wait, is that something that I need to go up to? Yes, it is. Oh, I also want to mention that there is only one place to put each key. It's not like you have to decide. Thanks, buddy. Ah! So you can kill some things like that, but not this one. Ah, you son of a bitch. I'm afraid I'm going to run into a trap. There shouldn't be one that close, but you never know. I have too many of these stupid things. It's not worth it to kill every mice you see, but as long as you have room, meat is meat. It's not like Don't Starve where there's a morsel and a meat. Every meat is treated equally. 3 meats are the only thing that make a level 3 food. The less meat, the lower the level. There's no reason really you should ever make lower than a 3 unless you're just trying to get rid of another one. Like if you're half full of food, if your stomach's half full and you just want to do something then to get another one, then yeah, sure. But it's not hard to get 3. That's all I'm saying. It's just as easy. And really, vegetables stop showing up. They end up just being farm food. Great, as long as I don't die. I think I'm coming up on the shop. Spoiler alert, but I think I'm right, so I don't care. If I'm not right, I will say I'm very sorry that I spoiled it for you. I don't remember how to get in there. Actually, I don't know if I've ever done this. Maybe I have to... There's some, like I said, there are some secrets I have not figured out yet. That's simple as that. I don't think I've ever done that before. I believe this is new. I can't stress that enough. I believe this is new. Wow. This has got to be... Huh. Ooh. Alright, there we go. That's the first one there. Let's get rid of... shoot. One of these, I guess. So this might be... yeah. So that made a lot of them. Those are really good. Wait, what are they called? Spike arrows. I'm pretty sure spike arrows just go through walls. Or go through enemies. I really think they're just piercing, and that's what that is. This is kind of a boring place. I thought that maybe it would have a shard, but I should know better. But now you know how to get past that. I didn't know that. You might think, J Beetle, that's the easiest thing I've ever seen. Obviously you hit that, but sometimes you just don't see things on the walls. Sometimes it looks intuitive, and then it's not what you thought. Let's get the string again. No, I'm not wasting it on that. But it's a start. This also goes down. Oh. And they don't tend to reuse mechanics. If something works for something, it's usually... Why do I still have... Is it really for that? Oh. Okay, so there's that. So now we can get through. But I don't want to yet. I'm sorry. Some floors are longer than others. Some floors literally just have one pathway, and then you're on to the next. Some floors you can skip. In this case, I want to see what's over in this area. I really don't think there's anything there, but I'm kind of troubled that I'm missing something. And I think I have... I think I've also missed the... Shoot. Some of the upgrades. And the upgrades aren't really that important. For a speed run, I doubt you'd even bother. Actually, I know you wouldn't bother. But it's like, you know, pimping out my apartment. I want new stuff. Plus, things you're not always sure what the upgrade did. And sometimes they don't seem to upgrade anything. But I like the way it looks. It adds, like, lights to the ceiling or something. I don't care. I'm just that type of person. It's also, you know, part of it to get to 100% it. There's the guy! I don't know how to kill that thing. Like, maybe it's this? I don't know. Yeah, see? I did hit him 3 times and he didn't die. I was surprised that in the same episode I saw the other mysterious creature. I probably have to use more force than a regular arrow. Okay, this baby. Right. Alright. Yeah. So this is the store. I'm gonna just say it right now. And to open that store, you have to give it 200, which at this stage in the game is a lot. Oh, good time to give it all of it. Good job, J Beetle. Now I can't see anything. So that's where the store goes. Oh, and then there was this. Wait, did I figure that one out? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. I need to go back and get that light. I don't know where it is, and it's bothering me. I'm gonna go back. If you don't want to see... Shoot. It's so dark. If you don't want to see me try to 100% this thing, you can skip the video a little bit, but I'm gonna go back to the second... Well, to previous floors to get the other light piece. I don't know where it is, but it shouldn't take me very long. Okay, just straight up from here. Don't I have a string? Don't I have all the parts? Yes, but I don't have the stick. There's no way to make a stick. Oh gosh, this is so dangerous. I hope you guys can actually see this. Without a light, it's pretty dark. And I mean that for the YouTube video. Hopefully the encoding isn't horrible. Ooh, there's something over there. Why would these ever respawn? That's the question. Simple as pie. Okay, that was pointless. Alright, don't kill me, please. At least I got a couple of things for the lantern now. And the ever-growing fire. I thought that actually was supposed to extinguish, but maybe they fixed it when it's permanent like that. I can make 2 potions if I only use 1. Yeah, let's do that. And as far as mushrooms go, as you might expect, you can only use one mushroom per recipe. Lots of walking. That's my middle name. Lots of walking. Okay. Yeah, this is... Shit. At least you don't have the ones that can block again. Oh well, I lost one. No big deal. Plus, this also goes towards... Oh, I saw the fight. I saw the light thingy again. Might as well get a bunch of meat. And if you think there's any method to the madness, you can sort of target them, but really it's just random swinging. It's another thing where the animations are just brutal. They're not bad quality, it's just so many. I don't want that. I want the meat that I can clearly see. Squish, squish. There we go. And then we're gonna go up, because I know I missed one. Wait. Oh, I wasn't even at the right one. Going insane. Cool, now it's sort of lit. But I will have to remember there are now a lot of active traps again. Because it's a... Oh, come on, I've never seen so many of these. The bats are kind of supposed to be rare. Right, we're just looking for a light and maybe an upgrade. Does this count as a light? Give me a stick too while you're at it. Okay, there's a middle ground there. Quick tip of the day: if it's gonna do it naturally, but every time you die, you get a bottle of water. So, not only that, but your first shortcut up through the waterfall thing also gives you an empty bottle. So you can start storing those. Once you get upgrades, you can store more than 4 in your pocket. So just keep that in mind. You can get like 8. It can end up being a big thing, a big reservoir of food that you don't have to keep looking for. Just a thought. Okay, that's not the right way. That goes back up. I already been here. Can this do anything? Can this like make them go away? Oh my gosh. They really don't do anything, but they slow you down, and that's really annoying. Get out of here. Here we go. Unless I've already been here. Let's light this baby up before I screw up and jump on something like that. You might wonder why. This looks like a place I've already been. Oh, I haven't. There's that upgrade. Nope, nope, that's not an upgrade. Damn it. This is the worst. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I forgot about that. I got that by accident, I think. So there's plenty of breakables, but most of them obviously don't have the pearls in them. The upgrade pearls. You know what? Just to be sure, I want to make sure that I'm not missing something. These light bulb thingy... Oh, look, it's already not broken. They're hard to find. Well, not hard. Once you find them, you're like, wow, I don't know how I missed that to begin with. But they'll just be in seemingly random places. They're not, but there doesn't seem to be any method. So this is floor 2. Floor 3, I guess. Oh, I see you. I never noticed they perched before. I'll do that, yep. So that should be okay then. Oh no, it is on 2. Maybe. Shoot. I hate that. It could be anywhere. I have to wonder if there's another piece on the outside. I don't want to be wrong. It's potentially a lot. I'm also not sure why it shows where your dead body is after you've picked everything up from it. And unless they've fixed it, it can be another problem that your body isn't where you remember dying. Yeah, there seems to be no reason why that's there. Anyway. There you are. Okay, I killed it for the first time. What do you give me? A stick. Well, I definitely want to make something. Nope. In case you're wondering what that was going to make. Yeah, that's just a stick. What's the point of that? Oh, so what's this thing? I wonder. See, everything has a purpose. So, like, this is something. And what I need to destroy it is the right arrow or a bomb, I'm pretty sure. So that sucks, because I could have made an arrow, and it would have been great. That might be where it is, but usually they're not covered. They're usually not covered up. It's just, if you have the lantern, then you got it. Alright, well then... Sorry, buddy, I don't need you. I don't see another place that this other light could be. I might have to just come back when everything's working. Oh, but I do want that stick. Oh, I can go back and try. Because now Now I can make what I wanted to make. Okay, so stick, powder, and arrow. Yeah, that's one explosive arrow. Works for me. This will be here. Oh, I didn't pick it up. What? Wow, I have so many bandages. I really wanted to cook some stuff. Shoot. Oh, but I also want to mention anytime you're outside, it locks your status too. So that's cool. Alright, before we end the episode, I'm going to try to explode that statue. I don't see it doing anything, but I'm going to try anyway. I don't remember. Like, maybe I missed the light piece on the second floor. I'll do that off camera. I won't make you... I'll explain where it is if I find it. But before we completely finish, I'm going to go ahead and try to kill that statue. Or pile of rocks, really. It's just interesting if that's not a thing, because it's clearly unique. This is clearly a unique thing. Cool. That was a waste. It has sticks to it, though. It's got to be something. That's silly. Okay, well, we're going to leave this on a relatively high note. Thank you, everyone, for watching. When we get back, we'll put in the upgrade to our pocket to probably get lights on the ceiling or something. I'm not really sure, but it's an upgrade either way. So thanks for watching. See you in the next episode.